Whether it's in a movie or off set, Christoph Waltz's energy is irresistible. These are his best moments.
You win a Golden Globe. How do you feel?
I went out last night.
Afterwards, you went out. Who did you go out with?
Quentin.
Quentin Tarantino. I can only imagine what it's like to go out to celebrate with Quentin Tarantino.
No, you can't.
You're right.
Taking a compliment from someone is no easy task, and sometimes the only way to cope with the awkwardness is by interrupting them.
Your performance in Inglourious Bastards, I think, has ruined my marriage, because every time that movie comes on, I can't stop watching it. And I'm always watching you. I loved your performance, as did everybody.
Blue, blue.
What's that?
Blue, blue.
Blue, blue? You interrupted me for blue, blue?
He's a cute little elf, and everyone has a good time.
Looks like a wimp.
He doesn't look like a wimp. He's an elf, and he's a full-grown elf, and that's what elves look like. And he's cheery and holiday and festive and fun.
When Starbucks opened a cafe in Vienna, I thought the world had ended.
Yeah.
A man of many layers will always have unpredictable taste. That became more clear once we learned about the one book Waltz is fixated on.
Well, this is actually my second time reading How to Be a Bad Bitch. You really do find something new every time. Honestly, I can't wait to read it for the third time.
That's like that old saying, when you reread a classic, you don't see more in the book than you did before. You see more in yourself than you did before. Right. I think that's the key. Johnny, what did you think?
I mean, well, after reading this book just once, I feel finally free to be the bad bitch I was born to be. You know, when I'm not cheating the Big Bang Theory.
Zynga.
Most people recognize Christoph Waltz as an actor who's particularly good at playing the bad guy in movies. But according to him, he's never played the bad guy in any movie.
Now, having only just seen the film, I have to say I am quite terrified sitting here because you do channel evil very convincingly.
I don't channel it at all. I kind of let it fly.
So it's in there within you then, is that what you're suggesting?
Absolutely.
Because Daniel Craig said that you had a darkness about you. Does it take a while to get into that kind of character?
Not at all. No, I bring it in the morning.
You started your life not as a frightening person, though. You've played a lot of sort of terrifying people.
No. I started as a frightening person, and then I was kind of, put into shape.
Oh, is that what they do in Austria? They put you into shape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fit the lederhosen otherwise. So I thought I'd quiz you a little bit on your knowledge of the German language.
It's up there with yours in football, I think.
So I wanted to test your knowledge on long German words.
Yes.
Waldeinsamkeit. So A, the experience of wandering around alone in the forest and being overcome with a sense of woodland solitude. Or B, the overwhelming urge to build a wall even when it does not seem like a reasonable thing to do.
What is the word again?
Waldeinsamkeit. It's a beautiful word.
A? The man who wanders around the woods and finds it out.
Very good. Very good. Bravo. Bezirksschornsteinfegermeister. A, the head chimney sweep of the governing district. Or B, the experience of seeing someone who looks pretty from behind, but not from the front.
The answer is, drum roll, B. No. Yes.
I don't know the difference, say, in the culture between, say, Austrians and Germans. Can you enlighten us?
Oh, the difference between Austrians and Germans is like the difference between a battleship and a waltz.
I mean, I know there's the Germans, there's the cliche, which is they have no sense of humor.
That's not a cliche. I think Germans always go for a head-on collision, you know, and it rarely has sort of grace and melody and rhythm. It's just the. And
there's no irony. There's no sense of they just say exactly what they mean.
Exactly.
But you Austrians then have a sense of humor.
Well, Austrians tend to make their lives easier. So first of all, they are very polite, and second, they don't mean it. So.
During this interview with Stephen Colbert, the talk show host attempted to ask the actor an existential question, only for Christoph Waltz to show him it's not that deep.
You came from nothingness and you returned to nothingness, or is it you returned back to the oneness with God? Is it a religious thing or merely just a psychological?
No, it's just fun.
It's safe to say Christoph Waltz has no time for deep questions. During an appearance on James Corden's show, the band leader asked him a surprisingly thoughtful question, but Waltz had his mind on other things.
Do you believe when you are in the character that the world dissolves around you and that you actually are in the reality of what is happening in the scene according to the writing, or do you believe that that's not true?
I told you before, I am only photoshopped at all times.
So none of it's real?
Would you mind introducing me to your bass player?
To Hagar? Hagar? Christoph Hagar? Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm Christoph. Very nice.
Christoph, you weren't injured in this film.
Not on this one, no.
No, because yes. I'm trying to think. Yes.
You have been injured on the film.
Yeah. You get injured as you go along. Of course you do. Mostly psychologically.
Was it Django Unchained you had to ride a horse? Are you a natural horseman?
I think I'm more naturally a horse than a horseman. but
Hello. Okay.
I've been to Vienna, or your hometown. I love it.
So do I. So it's fantastic. I want to be buried there.
You want to be buried there?
Yeah.
How about anything between now and death?
A true Viennese doesn't think that way.
But that did not stop there. Christoph Waltz returned to the show a year later, and he knew exactly who to greet the moment he walked in.
And the winner is Christoph Waltz, an Inglorious Bastard.
Oscar and Penelope, that's an Uber bingo.
Do you and Quentin still socialize when you come to Los Angeles, or is it like he's so used to having you here now?
No, we're friends. And
what do you do with him?
With him?
Yeah. What do you guys do?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We sometimes we watch movies at his house. He has this wonderful little movie theater in his house, but sometimes most of the times we just go have dinner and talk about the world.
Despair isn't the first word that generally comes to mind when mentioning the iconic kids show Sesame Street, but Christoph Waltz thinks differently.
It's raw, it's full of despair, it's poignant, deep.
Are you sure we're talking about the same show? Sesame Street is,
yeah, of course,
full of despair?
Well, I mean, the theme song alone, it haunts me, you know. My dreams are...
I feel like we maybe have a different Sesame Street because, like, do you know the theme song to Sesame Street?
Yeah, of course. Please. Sunny day. Sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air's sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Come and play. Everything It was A-okay. Friendly neighbors there. That's where we meet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street?
The big game was last night, Super Bowl. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Super what?
Do you care about the football or the Super Bowl?
I know nothing about football, nor do I care to find out. It reminded me of whenever it was, you know, in the 80s when...
Yeah, the 80s.
I hated it then.
You hated the 80s. You're the only one who hated the 80s.
Well, I'm the only one who remembers them. Christmas is a different thing. We have sort of the precursor to Santa Claus on the 6th of December, St. Nicholas, that's the day, and on the eve of that day, we do the proper thing. It's a Catholic country. It works through traumatization, and we try to keep kids in order and in their place, and we have Krampus.
Now, guys, this is not a made-up thing. They have Krampus.
If you want a Krampus, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That's what I get.
I had this during a performance on stage in Vienna once, a very intense scene where the girl, I think, tried to kill herself in the scene, and I was to convince her not to do it, and I had a moustache, and all of a sudden the moustache came loose, but only on one side. So with every consonant, and you know, I have this way of using consonants. The moustache went,
Now let's end this video with a seduction tutorial.
Like needlepoint, flower arrangement, or competitive bass fishing is an art, and like any art, it can be mastered. Let me show you how.
The personal touch.
Pheromones are excreted through the armpits during perspiration. So I do this.
Don't be shy. Dig deep and release those pheromones. Now you smell ready for action. The subtle touch.
My first line must raise her interest and put her at ease. Your perfume is lovely. Might that be Chalimont?
Yes, it is.
The ice is broken. Now I ask her about herself while also making a physical connection through an inconspicuous touch. Do you enjoy racket sports? Like ping pong, paddleball, badminton?
Yes, I do.
The final touch.
Now remains only the final step to make sure she's not secretly a man.